Yo, what's good people, it's Cactus, and in today's video, I've got a sick VST and sample library to show you. So as always, I wanted to test it out before I showed it everyone, just because I want to make sure that I'd personally use it before I recommended it. And I can't lie, man, I thought it was sick. I was going through some of the loops, I played with some of the features, and yo, within minutes, I was just feeling mad inspired, so I had to start recording and show everyone. I'm going to talk you through the plugin and show you exactly how the service works, and then hopefully cook up a banger with it. So yo, let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing that I want to do is show you exactly how the service and plugin works. So once you've installed it, you'll have a VST and a standalone plugin. And what you need to do is open both together. So in FL Studio, I've just got Loop Cloud 32 open, and it looks like this. And then once you've got the standalone plugin open, they'll link together. So in this section here, this is where you're going to browse through all of the samples that you want to find. And then this bottom bit here is the editor. So you can see some of my recent searches. Obviously, it's been drill. So if you wanted to find that, you can go to genres, and then drill is actually under trap here. You don't have to go by genres though, you can just browse by instruments, even the label or the format that you need. But for this one, I will go under genres and go to drill. And this is going to bring up all of the sounds and samples related to this genre. So if I just play through some of them, all I do is click on one. So you can get an instant vibe. So you've got drums and loops. Things like hi-hat loops.
I got that packs in a packet.
Even vocals. You can take full drum loops from it. This one sounds cold. There was one other one that I found earlier. I think it was in this pack. Yo, this one actually sounds sick. This is the one I was thinking of, but this one's cold. So I might come back to that. Yo, this one's crazy. This one I can get an instant vibe to this. And what the plugin will do is match the BPM and key. So you can see in FL, I've got it set to 141 BPM. If I move this up to, let's say 143, you can see the BPM in here has changed to 143. Same with the key too. Or if you want to change the key, let's say to D, make sure you turn off key lock, and then let's choose D minor. But I actually liked it in F, so I'm going to keep it on F for now. If you want to narrow down the searches even more, you can come to the audio filters, which is this button here, and then you can go through or just filter them by the stereo width, the length, even the BPM, the attack, the decay, just so you can find exactly what you're looking for. So I'm feeling this loop that I've got. One feature that I used earlier is sick, and it's this match button here. So I've got this loop that I like. I'm going to click on match, and then I can either find harmonic matches, rhythmic matches, or just similar sounds. So similar sounds is just if you like the sound of this melody, but you're looking for something else, it will just find similar ones to it. But harmonic matches will find sounds to go on top of it. So let's say you still want some more inspiration. I'm going to click on find harmonic matches, and this has pulled up a list of matches through all different packs, because you never know, you could start off with a drill melody and then find something that matches from a completely different genre. So let's play some of these. So if I click one of them, you can see it's added it to another track. So now it's going to play them both together, and it's going to auto tune it. So straight away, maybe that filtered out. Yo, that actually sounds sick, and it fits perfect. And see what I'm saying? That was from a funk album. So instantly I'm getting a vibe from that. And let's say you want to test some effects first. You can do all of that before you've even bought the sample with a credit. So this is the first sample that we chose, and this is the second one that matched it. But I want to try a few things out before I actually go ahead and buy it. So let's see, just quick edits with the tools. I think this is the reverse button. Let's try this. Sounds crazy. Let's try half speed. See what I'm saying? Sounds cold. What I might try to do is reverse the whole thing and then chop it up so the progression doesn't change. I've been using this trick a lot recently. So I'm just going to chop it here, and then I basically want to switch the order. So this one's going to go first. I need to swap these around. Actually, I need to bring both of them forward. and then this one goes here. So now we've got it reversed, but the same progression. Sounds crazy. Let's try some reverb on this. So I'm going to go to the effects tool and add an effect. I'll just choose reverb. I'll go with some hall reverb. And let's try another effect. Alright, so I like the sound of these. I just wanted to try out some effects before I actually bought them. So I think that's why this plugin's sick, because you can do all of that before you've even used one of your credits. So I think I'm ready to start cooking up with these loops. But the last thing that I wanted to show you in the plugin is adding your own samples. So if you've got a huge sample library, it could be full of one shots, could be full of loops. Whatever it is, you can actually add them to the loop cloud library and then use all of the same features on your own sounds. So look, I'm just going to go to library, and then you can see up here, you can add samples. The thing that I added last was my recent loop kit, the Battle Cry loop kit. And this has automatically named everything for me. So you can see I haven't input any of this myself. It's taken the key, the BPM, even some of the instruments. So for the choir, it's got choir, violin's got violin. So you could even start off with one of your own loops. Just add your library to it. And then if you ever stuck for a counter melody, you're just not sure what sounds are going to match it, then you could use harmonic matching, sound matching, any of the tools within the plugin to help you out. So I like the sound of the loops that I've got, so I'm actually going to buy these. When you're ready to export it into FL or any DAW that you're using, drag the current mix. So that's with all of the effects, or you can click here and then change it to the original file without the effects. See how that's copied them both, but I actually want to separate it. So I'm going to go here and choose process separate files. And now when I drag it in, it's going to bring them both in. All right, and I want to find one more layer, some kind of vocals, maybe a pad. Yo, this one. This one's perfect for a hook or something. Yo, when I was looking for that pad, some of these vocals were sounding crazy. Yo, these are mad. And these two, when I did that African drill tutorial, these would have been perfect. Yo, you know what? I'm going to have to download it just in case. I think it might be a bit too much with the vocals, but maybe for some kind of bridge or intro. For now, I'm going to leave most things out and just focus on the main melody and start adding some drums. And then for the hi-hats, I'm going to use this perk-like one from my kit. And let's start with a basic pattern and just work on that. Alright, so for the 808, I might use a different one this time. I always use this fat and wide. It's probably my favorite from the kit, but let's see what else. Alright, so I've got this 808 pattern, but I actually want to swap these around just because it goes a little bit crazier towards the end. So this is what I've got so far. Alright, so I know I was skipping through the drums and the percussion real quick, but I was just in the zone. I was just wanting to catch a bounce. And plus, the main purpose of the video was to show you loop cloud and all of the features. So right now, I can hear it getting a little bit busy. And I know in my head how I'm going to arrange it. I need to just break things down a little bit. I added the vocals in, which I kind of want to find space for. And there might be a few different effects I want to add too. So I'm just going to mix it, arrange it all, definitely come up with a few different 8-weight patterns too, and then I'll show you the outcome. All right, so I finished mixing and arranging the beat, and I can't lie, I'm gassed. This one came out crazy. I managed to find space for everything. The vocals are in there, and the arrangement's just mad. So I'm just going to play it and talk you through what I've done. So in the intro, I've just dropped the main melody down a full octave. Added some perks. Just building up that energy.
Cactus.
Comes back up an octave. Bass is sounding mad. Then the pad comes in, and the other perks. So I'm just saving things. And then for the verse, comes back down an octave, so the energy just dips out. New 8-weight pattern. So this is where I found space for the guitar. And then there's a switch up here. So it just sounds like a completely different beat, sounds mad. But you can still spit over this part. So it's kind of a bridge. And then for the hook, there's a delayed drop. So you just don't expect it happening. And I've got the pad for the full hook this time. Alright, and then the second verse is kind of the same. And then for the ending, for the outro, I've just had the hook here, and then another small bridge with the vocals. And then at the end, I'm just bringing the tempo down, which just switches up the vibe. So if you watch, the tempo is just dropping. This sounds crazy. So I hope you liked the video and I hope you're feeling the beat. If you like the look of the service and the plugin, they've got a free 30-day trial. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. Me personally, I think I'd use it either for some quick inspiration, or for example, if I'm in the middle of making a beat, I know that it needs something, but I just can't figure out what it is, then I could easily open Loop Cloud. It will find something that harmonically matches it, and then I can just quickly cycle through some sounds or loops that go with it. I think definitely for beginners, if you're not the best at making melodies or finding sounds that complement each other, then 100% this will help you. And like I always say, I'd never promote something that I wouldn't personally use myself, so this definitely gets the Cactus stamp of approval. But once again, I appreciate you all watching the video, and I'll see you next time.